I, I think what I meant was that I don't have anything against entertainment, but I think inconsequential is a better word. That a film that is, there's nothing more tragic than a film that is inconsequential, that it doesn't impact you or touch you or stir you or make you question or make you wonder. Because it takes so much money, effort, manpower, time, talent. A film is actually a culmination of several arts, right? So when a product is created after this much investment, for it to be something that you forget the minute your popcorn tub is over or you're out of the movie theater, nothing could be more wasteful than that.
So another question. We spoke about the way you select your movies, the strength of the main character. And moving straight on to Sam Bahadur, because I think you have a lot to say about that. Sam Bahadur is a film based on the life of Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw, and I acknowledge Ronnie, who's the producer, who's here with us today. Meghna, Vicky Kaushal, your actor, your lead actor, played Sam, says, Meghna doesn't make you, sorry, I'm just going to say that again. Meghna just doesn't make you get into the skin of the character. She makes you meet the soul of the character. It's a remarkable talent. What is the soul of Sam's character that you wanted to convey?
I think the most important thing was that I just didn't want to represent him or just represent his life like a narrative. We needed to bring forth effectively the spirit of the man, who he was and why he was the way he was. Because without that, it's unfair to his awe, to his aura, to not be able to depict his spirit correctly. So I think our entire endeavor was, we're not just telling a story of his life, but we are bringing out the spirit of the man, because that is where the inspiration is. The life happens because of the man.
And the values of the man.
Absolutely.
Could you speak more about that?
Yes. I think for me, like you said also, that there is something about the characters in my films, the lead characters, which is very inspiring. And I think the penultimate of that so far has been Sam Manekshaw, because there is so much to adulate and to idolate in him. He was a very just man and a very ramrod straight principled man, and that's how he lived, and that is what is reflected in the life choices that he made. For somebody to be the commander-in-chief of one of the largest armies in the world can actually go to your head and make you a brute if you're not on the right side of the moral compass. But here was a man who had the humaneness in him to treat with respect and dignity those 93,000 prisoners of war. That is the spirit of Sam Manekshaw. Yes. Yes. That is the spirit of Sam Manekshaw.
Sense of empathy that you spoke about as well?
It comes from there. The empathy comes from there, where his own Jawans had to give up their quarters, living quarters, for the prisoners of war at the end of the 71 war. Now, if your leader is doing that, you will follow. And that is what, you lead by example, and that's what he used to do.
You also spoke about his amazing sense of humor, which you said to me he weaponized. Can you explain that?
Yes, he did. He got away with a lot with all his defense ministers and his prime ministers, because he used his humor. And he got his way. And so that's why I say that he had a wicked sense of humor. I'm speaking like I know the man and I've met him, but I haven't, unfortunately. But I do know him. But his sense of humor was very, very correctly used by him in tricky political situations, which he was not good at dealing with, because he was not a yes man. There's a whole speech of his which is available on YouTube where he says a yes man is a dangerous man. he was never that. And so to navigate the the lanes of politics, if I put it that way, he needed the sense of humor.